Hello adventurers, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have something very exciting for us. I'm currently at a campsite that you will see in the future, and I'm taking a very special trip. Very cool, but at the same time there's something that I was kind of needing on this trip, and it was a small portable power station. Sometimes whenever I'm traveling, I'm not traveling in my van where I have more room, and instead I'm traveling in a small car, and in doing so I need something that I can still power devices but doesn't necessarily have to fuel a fridge and things like that. So today I have something pretty interesting that I think you're gonna like. So we're gonna get into the box, check it out, and I'm gonna show you what makes this one unique and why this might work for you even if you're not traveling and doing van life. Inside this box we have a 150 watt power station that is unlike anything that we've used here on the channel in regards to power, and it's a really fun product that I think you're gonna like. I was super excited about this one because this could go great for preparedness. It could work well for camping if you're staying in a small tent. It could work well if you're traveling in a tiny car and don't have room for a large power unit. And the best thing about this one is you don't necessarily have to plug it in or have solar for it to work. Now this is the Browy, and it's a pretty interesting little setup that we have here. Starting off, we have a welcome guide, which we will reference in a little bit. There's a few other things in here that come out on this little sleeve. It's well packaged. You can see there's a few different cords and then also some other things. I'll show you those in just a few moments, but let's get into the box itself. This is the entire unit. It's tiny, it's super lightweight, it's very easy to use, and it's something that whenever I saw it, I was like, ooh, that could give us a lot of value no matter what our journey looks like. If you have a big RV and you need something that you can just take outside so that you can use it to charge your phone while you're sitting in your camp chair, this guy right here. If you are stranded on a roadside, this guy has a huge light on it. All of these things were things that I thought might be of interest to us here on the channel, so I thought we would explore it a little bit more. But the nice thing about this one is, again, it's compact, it's small, and even traveling today in a small car, I'm going to be able to use this. Not to mention, it's going to give me a few extra features while I'm staying in this cabin that are going to help us out. Again, I'll tell you about the cabin journey in the future, but for now, let's check out all the specs and see what exactly this guy has to offer and why I thought it would be interesting. And then over the next couple days, I'm going to beat it up, I'm going to use it, I'm going to tell you what I think about it, and we're going to see if it does in fact do all the things I need it to do, which I'm pretty positive it will, but we'll find out for sure. So let's take a closer look first. This unit is the C150 portable power station, and as you can see right here on the back, there is this very large light which can be used for a variety of different things, from lighting your space to allowing people to notice that you are in an emergency. And this is just the beginning. As you kind of move this around, you'll notice each side has something different to offer, including this side right here, which has a plug, a regular standard AC plug. So you have a light and a plug, and then on the back we have some Type-C's, some USBs, and an additional output. But you might notice that this right here is a bit different. This is actually a pop-out that is a hand crank so that you can recharge this unit just simply by turning this crank. As you do so, it will start to illuminate the screen to let you know that we are charging. You'll notice that little light will go off as we go. And then on top, there is also a readout that allows you to see how much that you are charged, in addition to the additional features. The light feature, as well as the AC and the DC, are up here. And then there is also a MagSafe charging area on the top. So you're looking at 150 watts. The vent is here. Again, you have Type-C and then USB, as well as hand crank and also AC on this unit. Now, if I was wanting to use this, I can plug this into a regular wall. There's a plug for that. I can also plug this into a standard barrel connection on a solar panel, or I can just do it this way. And the nice thing about this is this completely makes this off-grid accessible so that you don't have to have any bells and whistles. You can use this no matter what. Now, is it going to take it a minute if it's completely dead, if you're hand cranking? Yeah, it is. But at the same time, if you just give it a few cranks here and there along the way, it's going to keep it pretty well topped off. This is going to be great for keeping up with a cell phone, camera batteries, and even in some cases, a laptop. Now, mind you, my laptop takes a lot of power, but even with that, I could just, as soon as I see that this is starting to dwindle, crank a little bit more and we're good to go again. So this is very easy to use. Anyone can use this, and because of that, the affordability of this is great. I think that considering that most small smaller power units, you still have to plug them in order for them to work. This has a lot of value for money, which is why I wanted to show it to you. There's a couple of other features though. We also have this little piece right here that will come up, and it'll allow you to set it where it is not flat. It actually tilts just a little bit, making the plug a bit more accessible. I think that that's really great. They're thinking of all the different uses when it comes to people like you and me. And so that's really awesome. I am gonna show you how well the light works, but before we do, let me show you how the buttons work. Okay, first and foremost, these little sides are soft-sided, so if you bump into things, it's not going to damage the unit. That's pretty nice. It's also going to give it a little bit of shock absorbency if you do drop it. I don't recommend dropping these, but if you do. Now you can see here, again, the AC, the DC, and then the light feature. If we turn on the DC, whenever you flip it over, you can see how much the battery is charged and then also what is on. Again, with the AC, same thing. It's going to show you that the AC is on. And then the fan kicks in on this end. So right now we're at about 3/4 charge, and we could use this as is. Whenever you turn on the DC, it also controls this thing up top. Now, if we're looking at the light feature, we're gonna turn it on, and I think on this one we have to hold it. So you can see there is light coming out. And then on this part, it also shows an additional piece right here that shows a light bulb. So we have one light setting, a dimmer setting, a slightly dimmer setting, and then a flashing setting, and then a secondary flashing setting, and then off. So as you can see, it turns it off and then that goes away. Everything on this is very user-friendly, like I mentioned. Let's see how it looks whenever it's popped up though. I'm gonna put this on the table so you can see a little bit more. Now, whenever this is sitting upright, you can see it tilts just a little bit as opposed to whenever it is flat and it's just sitting like a rectangle. So whenever we're sitting this upward, that's going to allow the cord from the AC to not be at a bend, so I can more easily use this in more places. Now that's pretty cool. Again, however, whenever you turn it, you see the lights are right here with the readout, and then here are the places that we can plug in. This is great, and I'm really excited about testing this one out for you guys. But before we do, let's see what else is in the box. Okay, here's everything. We have the unit itself, and then we have everything in this little foam section as well as the book. So inside this foam section, we have a standard Type-C conversion to AC, as well as a plug that can go along with that. You can use this to charge your devices, or you can use this to actually charge the unit through the Type-C. You can plug in and it will charge through that Type-C cord. Additionally, there's this thing that has like a little quick connect, so you can clip it onto your bag if you don't want to carry it. It's just going to lessen the burden of having this rectangular item. It does actually clip on to this section right here. You can see that's where that will go. And then you have this little carrying hook if you would like that. Additionally, they do give us one other cord. This is a barrel connector that we could again plug into just about anything and actually charge from that. So that is also here for the output, and you can use that for any standard barrel connection. So I love that this is so easy to use. Again, you can plug into either one of these Type-Cs to charge. You can also just do the hand crank. This is super easy. Again, super lightweight. Let's get a few specs on this while I show you a few more views, and we'll get to it. This particular unit is a 10.4 amp hour, 14.8 volt battery capacity lithium ion battery. It is set to cycle over 1,000 lifetimes, and the working temperature is between -10 and 45 degrees. You will find this to be a very easy to use power unit, as it does work in a lot of different kinds of scenarios. The product weight is only about 3.7 pounds. But the real question, as you can imagine, is how is this going to work? So over the next couple days while I'm staying here at this cabin, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it, and we're going to do some due diligence, working on it, beating it up, seeing how well it works, seeing how many times that it can charge my phone just while I'm staying here, and then I'll give you some more feedback as to how it's going as we're going along this process. Now, let me tell you this. This is one I'm very excited about. I haven't been excited about something this small in a long time. Normally, whenever I try out power stations, I'm looking for something that can run all of my heating devices or cooking devices, but this is literally just for all the little in-betweens, which I know a lot of people will relate to because we all have a lot of in-betweens. Now, this is going to be super fun because, again, you can see it's not very big. It's very tiny. It's so tiny But tiny doesn't have to mean bad. In fact, tiny can be mighty. I've had several smaller units that I've kind of moved around in the van throughout time, and those are my go-tos when it comes to the portability. And so portability is huge with this guy. So we're gonna see what all we can do with it. So for now, what I'm gonna do is turn off my DC, turn off my AC, and take it inside so we can play with it just a little bit. This is gonna be a fun one, guys. I'm very excited about this. And again, I'll tell you all about the cabin on a different adventure because you'll be seeing that sooner than you realize. Okay, time to plug in for the night. And in order to do that, I just put it into the USB, plug it in on my phone here. And then I'm gonna turn on the DC and it should start to charge. Let's see. Sure enough, it is in the charging mode now. You can see the little lightning bolt there. So all is good, and currently I am sitting at 3 solid bars. What I'll probably do is crank this up until it gets to a full for the evening, and then after that I'll just let it rock and let it charge. Now you're probably asking yourself, why am I not using the sit-upon charger? It's because I have this metal plate here, so I can't do that with mine. However, my dad could if he wanted to, because his will charge that way. So I could be charging through this little cord right here, and then he could be charging with his phone on the top. And so we could have 2 units charged at the same time. Now, for those who are wondering, if you do want to crank this while something's plugged in, it will still charge your device as you are charging the unit. So that's pretty cool. Some of them that I've tried out in the past, you have to either charge or use, but this one will allow you to do simultaneous. So again, I'm just going to crank this up until it gets to 100, and then we will move on with our night and see what happens while I'm sleeping. Okay, it's really dark out here, but we're about to brighten it up a little bit as we turn on our light. You can see this thing definitely illuminates the space. I can get quite a bit of distance with this. And so this is the light feature of this tiny little power station. It is so bright. In fact, let me kind of turn it down just a little bit. Let me see, we have our light switch, and there we go. It's a little bit more dim. And then I'm just gonna face it down so you guys can see it in all of the setting modes. And then we'll go back on again with the big light, which, as you can see, is really, really awesome. So this thing has a lot of brightness for a tiny little thing. It's barely taking any power, and this could stay on for quite a while. It is starting to get pretty chilly out here. I can see my breath. So I think what we're gonna do is go ahead and move inside. But before we do, let me show you just the illumination one more time. Here I am. There I am. One more time. Ooh. Ooh. And off. Guys, overall this has been working out really great. It has been an awesome thing for the cabin. I've been able to put my phone on it. I've been able to put my dad's phone on it. We've been able to top off lots of power, and then I can just crank it up whenever I need a little bit more. I can plug it into the wall, which I definitely did a little bit of last night. And all in all, this thing is so handy. I'm very excited about it, and I'll be continuing to take this on the road with me because it's perfect for just about any size rig. So right now I'm gonna load it up in the car. We're gonna head on down the road toward the next adventure, but you'll see all of what we're getting into very, very soon. But for those of you who have been asking for a smaller power unit, this one is good. Again, I'm gonna beat it up some more so you can see it, but if you're interested in finding out a little bit more, I'll have a link in the description below. Check it out. It is super, super fun and compact, and as you can see, very, very lightweight and simple. Remember guys, we're not here for a long time, but we are here for a good time. Showing you guys things like this that can be helpful to you is on the top of my priority list always, especially whenever you guys are asking for some fun tips out there. So with that said, I'm gonna take this and we're gonna go and do something, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.